Hey guys, so I just wanted to film really quickly. I'm about to work out. I know that sounds weird because it's like you have on red lips and makeup, but this is my makeup from earlier today. And sometimes I find that if I don't wipe off my face from the day and then I go work out, I end up pushing even harder because I want to see just how ugly I can make myself. And yeah, it's whatever motivates you, you gotta do what you gotta do. But anyway, I was standing in my room. I forgot even how this happened in my head, but I've been wanting to actually make this video for a couple of days now, and it's kind of a response to a response video about dear fat people. I don't even remember this girl's name, and I didn't watch the video. I don't want to watch the video, and I'm not even gonna lie, part of me felt like I didn't even have a right to comment on this whole situation because I recently lost so much weight, but at the same time, like, you don't have to be a big girl or a fat person to comment on how disgusting that video is. I still have not watched it. I refuse to watch it, but I have watched people's response videos, and I think I got the gist of what was being said. But the other night I was watching a specific response video, and I watched this woman all the time on YouTube. She really doesn't post as much, but I just constantly find myself going to her videos, old and new, just to see. And it's Lean Secrets, and it's Brendas. I'll have a link to the video down below, but she said something that really resonated with me, and it actually clicked in my head, and it made me understand why I had gotten as big as I did, because I just thought that I was stress eating. It's like, oh, I have feelings, so I'm eating. But I've dealt with my weight all of my life, and yes, I've dealt with some shitty things all my life, but it didn't really connect until she had said it. And she had mentioned that obesity and being overweight or fat, some of it is, or most of it is linked to a lifetime of trauma. And it took her to say that for me to really be like, holy shit, like the things that happened to me when I was younger. And ironically enough, I started really becoming self-conscious of my body after something specific happened to me. And I'll talk about that maybe in another video, but not right now because I'm still coming to terms with the fact that it happened at all. It almost seems obvious, but yeah. So she just what she said, it's like there is an actual explanation. This is not just people who are lazy and just don't want to work out. Like, there is always a reason for something, and half the time we really don't know what the reason is, but for something medical like obesity, there is an excuse for it. Not an excuse, because excuse just sounds like you're trying to cover up some shit, but there is a legitimate reason, and I get it now. And so it kind of, that's why I think over the last couple of days I've been really focusing on the progress that I've made so far instead of trying to push to go to the next level. But I've been kind of just, you know what, it's okay if I'm not this weight by this date. I'm this weight now, and I'm so satisfied with myself, and I will get to the next goal when I get to the next goal. Like, I'm not pressuring myself so much, because it's like you need to just stop and give yourself credit. So I've been trying to give myself a lot of credit lately, because me being able to lose not just this entire 50 pounds, but that first 15 that I found was so difficult to lose back in November, that was the first step to accepting my trauma and dealing with it head on. It's not just about therapy and talking to people and trying to be on a schedule so that your mind is on other things. You really just have to face your problems head on, and I think that over the last couple of months I've really come to terms with the things that have felt traumatic to me, and I just basically wanted to just come on here and say that. And I think that everybody should go watch Brenda's video, because I mean, sometimes people can't hear certain things from certain people. Like, you can't hear about, basically because Brenda Lee Turner has this hot ass body. She's a personal trainer for many years, and it's sometimes hard for people to take advice from someone like that, because you just think like, she doesn't know what it's like to be fat. And so it's kind of hard to take her information and really let it soak in, but it gave me perspective. I think even if I had listened to it 50 pounds ago, it would have still helped me to get to where I am today. Because when you understand why something is the way it is, and especially for someone with anxiety where you're always trying to figure out like the next step, or you have to know the future basically, and there has to be a reason for everything, to finally know the reason for something that has baffled you for the longest time, it's like a serious weight is lifted off your shoulders. So yeah, I just wanted to bring attention to her video because it was probably one of the most informative, to the point, and just straightforward videos that I don't even know what the words are. It just, I really did love it, and yeah, it resonated with me, and I really appreciate it, because even after losing the weight that I've lost, I still look at myself and I'm like, okay, I need to lose another 10, 15, 20, maybe even 25 pounds. And it's like, you've really gone through the worst, which was that first 15 pounds, which was facing your problems of what was so traumatic to you. Not saying that it's over, but the fact that you have showed yourself, or that I'll just speak personally, that I've showed myself that I can push past something that has haunted me for so long, that shows serious strength. There's nothing lazy about that. And so, yeah, I don't, whew, it's just, it's nice to be proud of yourself, genuinely, for the first time in a really long time. And so, whew, I'm gonna stop getting emotional and I'm just gonna go work out, because that's how I deal with things now. I just work out instead of crying like a little baby. But yeah, I just wanted everybody to go check out Brenda Lee Turner's video and get a little bit of insight. So whether you feel like you agree with the Dear Fat People video, or even if you genuinely disagree and it bothers you, I think that her response video is something that really needs to be checked out. And so yeah, that's really all I have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. Follow me on all of my social media. It will be linked down below. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and leave any comments or anything like that down below and let us discuss this further. So thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.